seeds in October, but you can pull the onions up and transplant them at just about any time, and they usually go and sell at local feed fertilizer store around December. So you buy the little onion sprouts. They're about 4 to 6 inches long, so yeah, about 4 inches long. And you plant them, and then in December, somewhere around June, July, August, they should be ready to harvest. They've shrunk a little bit since we have. This is November. What is today? November
15th.
Okay, 15th. So we've had them stored in the kitchen, just inside of a bag, since say August, just to be on the safe side. August, September, October. This is August, September, October, November. Say about 4 months they've been sitting here in the kitchen. Some of them are starting to sprout. Whenever some of the onions start, well, where's it at? Where's the one that's sprouting at? Here it is, like that one there. Whenever they start sprouting, that's when you should, if you want them to like reproduce, then you, or like save the seeds, or unless they're a hybrid, then you replant this, and it'll start, and it'll grow up, and a lot of times the onion will divide. There's another one right there. You just replant it, and it'll start growing again. Now, on some of these onions, if you notice, there's a little yellow core right there. So whenever you take that onion and you cut it, you may want to take it. Now, that's where that core is at. You'll take your knife and just insert it inside of there, because that's like a little...
Like the heart of the onion?
Yeah, like the heart or the core of the onion. Just work it out. And it's got some fibrous material inside of there, and sometimes it helps if you just remove that. If there's some coring tools, like apple coring tools and stuff, there it is. See how that's discolored? Right there, right there, right there. This onion had already started to sprout, and I went ahead and just cut it up anyway. But even if it hadn't, sometimes there'll be these little the hard core will be in the middle of the onion. You may just want to cut that out.
Maybe what they call the root of the onion.
Yeah, the root or the core or something like that. And it just kind of leave a... There. Leave like a hollow area right there in the middle. And since I cut it on the side, there's nothing over here to cut out. But if you cut the middle down, if you cut the onion down the middle, you'll have to take the core out of both sides. Just cut it like that. Show them the bag, Christy, how much we've already done. 3/4 gallon of onions so far, and those were grown in our garden right there in the backyard.
I didn't think to get smaller bags, but if we had smaller bags, we put them in like quart size. But this works just well because we'll just dig out of it.
And then whenever you get ready for the onions, we're going to put this in the freezer. We'll freeze it. And whenever Christy gets ready to use it, she'll just pull it out of the freezer, get whatever she wants out.
Break it up. It'll be frozen, but you can kind of just break it up a little bit.
And then use it in a stew or whatever you want. And that's how we store our onions. Either in a mesh bag. This is what they've been in for the past few months. Just a mesh bag where the onions can breathe, and any of them start to spoil and leak their juices, then it'll go through the bag and out onto the cabinet or the countertop.
It is messy too, because the little dirt and stuff that was on the onions falls out the sides. But.
Yeah, but oh well, no big deal. We have 1 big onion and 2 small ones left, and some green onions. But we're going to plant those in a potting soil in the backyard. And this is the result. 1 complete gallon of chopped onions that we grew in our backyard garden. Complete with date.